Right downtown in the foothills of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado. Scene of NHL action featuring the team linked to those mountains, the Avalanche. Greetings, everyone, along with Eddie Olczyk, Mike Emrick. When you are playing in the driveway, street hockey in the summertime, and you're broadcasting to yourself, it's always Game 7, Stanley Cup final, everything on the line. Can't imagine what the feeling is like, can you?
I can, Doc. Lucky enough to have won a Stanley Cup in an opportunity of a lifetime. And whether you're at home or on the road, it's an opportunity of a lifetime. But for the road team, to me, the first 10 minutes in the first period maybe could determine their fate on whether or not they win the Stanley Cup or not.
Okay, so let's look at the starting goaltenders for the game. Semyon Varlamov, fresh from playing in Yaroslavl, Russia in the spring of 2009, became a surprise starter for the Washington Capitals in the playoffs, won 7 games and had 2 shutouts. No one that spring had more, and he was just turning 21. Jimmy Howard, Ogdensburg, upstate New York, a Maine Black Bear, a Grand Rapids Griffin, a U.S. Olympian, and remembered best for this emblem, Detroit Red Wings. Point blast! And that's just another save. And it's lifted back out of trouble. And the game is over. The series is over. Colorado's won the Stanley Cup. Do you believe the celebration going on? A fitting tribute to a wonderful season. Training camp in September was a dream. For this team, it is a nightmare. They got so far. We'll have the same short summer, but nothing to show for it. A traditional congratulations of a handshake goes back 5 centuries in humanity. But for hockey, it's become one of the most prized moments. Congratulating those who have gone so far. The playoff MVP gets the Conn Smythe Trophy, and here is the winner. It's often said it's the hardest prize to win because it takes 8 weeks. And by tradition, the captain is the first to hold it high. And there's always a pecking order as to how it gets handed off, and that's all a part of Stanley Cup lore. You can only imagine how much soreness you fight through in a collision sport. Guys have lifted this cup with dislocated shoulders after hernia surgeries just 2 days before. Doesn't matter. It's over 30 pounds. They find a way. You play that hard and that long. You get your names on a trophy, rings on your fingers, and one last photograph, evidence of it all.